My First Bible presents Abraham's son, Isaac. Sarah didn't need to worry, for God had promised her and Abraham a son.
Hey!
When the three strangers visited them, the Lord promised them that within a year they would have a son. And indeed, in less than a year the impossible happened. Sarah, who was already too old to have children, finally had a son.
Finally!
Abraham was 100 years old when the baby was born.
I'm that old?
They were so happy and so grateful to God because he had finally answered their prayers. Every time Abraham saw the child, he smiled. And Sarah was smiling all the time. The boy made them so happy. They named him Isaac, which means he laughs.
Right, hey!
Sometime later, Abraham heard the voice of God saying, Abraham, take your son, your only son, Isaac. I know how much you love him, and that's why I'm asking you to do this thing that is so difficult. I want you to give Isaac back to me as an offering. Abraham said nothing. The God he knew would never want him to kill his own son. Abraham knew that he could decide not to trust God. He could say no, run around in fear, and try to hide. But he was determined from the beginning what to do. The next morning, Abraham woke up his son very early. Come, Isaac, let's go for a walk. Since Isaac was already a young man, Abraham had him carry the firewood. He told his son that they were going to offer a sacrifice to God. Abraham carried the knife. Sometimes Isaac had made offerings to God to thank him, but this time it was different. Something was missing. Papa, Isaac said to him, tell me, my son. I have the firewood.
But
where is the lamb that we will sacrifice as an offering? And Abraham answered, God will provide. When they arrived, Abraham built an altar. Then he told Isaac to get onto it.
Me?
Isaac looked at his father and could see in his father's eyes the love he felt for him. So Isaac decided to trust his father. Abraham stood next to Isaac, with the knife held high. Just as he was going to kill his son, an angel called him, Abraham! And Abraham stopped. Do not hurt the boy. You have already shown how much you trust God for everything, including to give him the life of Isaac, who is very special to you. Abraham looked back, and he saw a ram entangled in a bush. The angel called him again from heaven. Abraham, God says that because you trust him so much, he will make your descendants as great as the stars of heaven. All families of the world will be blessed because of you. Isaac and his father embraced. Both the father and son were very happy to be together.